Hey everyone, it's been a while. I had to take a break from the Blade Devlog series because I had a lot going on in my personal life. But now that everything's finally settled, I'm getting back into development in a while. And honestly, it feels really good to be working on the game again. As you can see, the most obvious change is the camera perspective. Originally, Blade was designed as a third-person action game, but as development progressed, I realized the combat system worked much better from a top-down perspective. Since the game focuses heavily on fast-paced directional combat, dashes, targeting, and fighting multiple enemies at once, the top-down camera gives much better gameplay readability and spatial awareness. It also helps make combat feel more dynamic and tactical, while avoiding a lot of the visibility and camera issues that usually happen in third-person combat games. And honestly, this perspective just fits the gameplay style I'm aiming for much better. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been focusing heavily on gameplay systems and combat foundations. The first major thing I implemented was integrating the gameplay ability system in Unreal Engine. This gave me a really solid foundation for abilities and character systems moving forward. Using gas, I created a brand new dash ability for the player character. Now you can press any directional key along with the spacebar to dash in that direction instantly. The dash itself is implemented using motion warping, which makes it super flexible because I can easily tweak the dash distance, timing, and overall feel without having to constantly redo animations. I also added some visual effects to make the dash feel more impactful and responsive during gameplay. And while integrating gas, I also added some basic character attributes like health and stamina, which will become important once combat and enemy systems get expanded further. After that, I worked on a small weapon manager component that allows the player to equip and unequip the spear at any time. This system is also powered by gas behind the scenes, so everything is nicely connected and modular. Once that foundation was in place, I finally started working on the core combat mechanics. I began with a basic combo system, and honestly, it already feels really fun to play. The attacks have a good flow to them, and seeing the combat finally come together has been really motivating. Then I expanded the combat system further by adding directional targeting attacks. Now, if the player presses a movement direction and attacks, the character can quickly target enemies in that direction and launch into a stylish opening attack before continuing the regular combo chain. The idea behind this combat design is to make encounters feel dynamic and less repetitive. Instead of constantly doing the exact same combo opener every time, the player can approach enemies from different directions and create more varied combat sequences. And honestly, it's already making the gameplay feel much smoother and more satisfying. That's pretty much it for this devlog. I'm really excited to continue working on Blade again, and there's still a lot more combat systems and movement mechanics I want to show in future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next devlog.